Go. Hi, this is Kari, and I'm here with Cheryl and Colleen. We're Consistently Creative Crew, and this evening we assembled Creative Memories Noteworthy Simple Page Kit number 8 traditionally, and I wanted to also record doing this layout digitally using Forever Artisan software. It's a very easy layout to do, and we've provided instructions in order to do this with a guide on our Facebook group, Consistently Creative Croppers. So this is the PDF that we provided. So it has a picture of the kit and the final layout as Creative Memories designed it. And since this was actually a kit with one piece of paper that had to be cut into a number of pieces, I have the cutting guide here so you know exactly what size everything is. There's also information about what those individual piece sizes are and the photo dimensions. There end up being 6 squares and 2 rectangle photos that were on this layout as it was designed. And the kit came with 2 sheets of paper that already had a pattern on it. So we provided the instructions in order to create this layout digitally, or you could use this with your paper stash. And then assembling all of it, you can use this information in order to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and create this with Artisan software. And as you can see by either looking at the final layout, the sample that Creative Memories provided, that it is a mirror image of the two sides are mirror images of each other. So it will come together really quickly. So we'll be able to create the left side and then just mirror image it and create the right. So I will go ahead and get started. As I typically do, I like to go in and add a rectangular shape that's 12 by 12 and centering it on the page. As we've shown in past videos, that if we do this with put the color on the background, if you decide you want to lower the opacity for any reason, you end up with a checkerboard on your screen, which can get very challenging to see. So I don't know how you have a -0 for the Y, but there, I fixed that. So that's the first part. And then I'm going to go ahead and start assembling the rest of the background. So we need a rectangle that's 1.5 inches by 11. And I am going to just choose a darker green for this. I'm going to change it up a little bit. And according to the instructions, this was going to be 1/2 inch from the top and 1/2 inch from the side. And so by just putting that in for the X and the Y, we're already got it already laid out nicely. Then the next piece is going to be 10 by 11. So I will enter that, insert another square. This one was like a beige color on the original, or a cream color. And putting it on, it lines up pretty nicely. Then I am going to go ahead and do the other pieces that were kind of cut out. This next one is 10 by 4. And it was a good deep red color. And create. And this one you could pretty much put wherever you would like. I think I kind of slid it right around here. And the next piece is a 2 by 4. And I'll click create. And then the last little piece of paper is 6 by 4. This must be one of the fastest ones to assemble yet. And then all we need to do, they had these kind of right next to each other. You can eyeball it, center it. You can always group them and center them if you want. And the things that are left here are our photos. So I'm going to go ahead and insert 4 empty frames. And I know these all have to be, the size needs to be changed. So I'm just going to change all of them at the same time. So I'm going to make them all 3 by 3. And I'll just put them down there. And then this one needs to be 5.5 by 3.5. Sometimes I type faster than my computer responds. So then to center these two, you choose the photo and then the mat and the second and the fifth. And then these three, I'm going to kind of space them out, kind of what I'm thinking I'm going to end up wanting. And to get a nice even spacing, I select them in order. And you can do this from the quick access toolbar, but I think the icon is a little harder to see. So I'm going to select all three of them and go distribute horizontally. And now the spacing between the first and the second is the same as the spacing between the second and the third. Now I'm going to group them together and I'm going to want to center them on this red mat. And again, it's the second and the fifth. And they look pretty good. I'm going to ungroup them. And that is pretty much it for the left-hand side. And so now I'm going to go ahead and save that page. And if you go to the drop-down arrow, which is sitting on the right edge of the page in the page panel view over on the right-hand side, there is a drop-down arrow right next to it, and you should have the opportunity to do something with your page. You can insert pages, you could duplicate it, you could mirror image it, you could remove it. I'm going to ask it to insert a mirror image of the page. And when it does this, it typically puts it before the page because it's inserting it. So you're going to want to slide the page over so you end up with your left and your right in the correct location. And the only thing that is different on this right-hand side is that we had a little piece of journaling box in here that was white, and this ended up being 1.75 by 3.75. And I'll click create, and we centered it on this piece. And that is it. So that layout comes together pretty quickly. And I'll show you again what the Creative Memories sample looks like. So again, you can see they've got a journaling block here, and they've got a couple of embellishment clusters. They've got one in this lower right-hand corner of the right-hand page. They've got one kind of up between the photo mat and the journaling box here. And then on the left-hand page, they put kind of their title with another embellishment cluster here on the left-hand page. And they put a little tiny watermelon heart here. So that is how to create that page. It's pretty fast, it's pretty easy. And this would be a great template to reuse. I'm going to stop sharing because I think there's a couple people here who had traditional layouts that they could share, and that'll give me a chance to change my screen. Glenn, you want to go ahead?
Sure. Traditional or digital?
Digital.
I think you said traditional, but
Oh, I may have. Nice. All right. So nice flowers. Must be for Halloween time. And that is with a Creative Memories kit from back in the day, Charmed Digital Kit. The colors worked out perfectly.
they're really pretty. Yes,
Yes,
they
looks
are.
really nice. And I like the spider web.
Yeah, cute.
Olo, you want to share yours?
Sure.
And then we'll take another peek at Cheryl's table.
Did it come up yet?
Yes, and I still really like that alpha set that you used. That's
Very
really,
nice.
It was
yeah, I really
fun.
like
Yeah.
it's a really nice one. It stands out really well on so many backgrounds. I just think
Yes.
it really looks good.
And my stamp again, my rubber
Yes.
stamp.
Yes, even now that you've just started using that rubber stamp, you're getting lots of use out of it.
It's the same one as the one before. I just copy
Yeah.
pasted.
Yep. Looks good. Looks
Thanks.
good. Love it. And then I will spotlight Cheryl's table. So she did it traditionally, but she didn't have the kit available, so she used her paper stash and she adapted the layout and made it work. I think it turned out
Really
great.
pretty. The blue is lovely.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is. And you've got just enough other color in there that it just, pulls it all together.
And it worked
Yeah.
out good because I was just looking through like what pictures do I have, and I just, that'll work.
Well, you have
did.
quite an eye. You have quite an eye. All right. Debbie, I know you put yours on the other video too, but you want to put it here? You can hold them up.
Yes, let me grab.
Nothing like putting her on the spot without giving her
That's
any
right.
warning. All right. Yeah, and she
Right.
used all of the embellishments that they had in the kit. It looks
Cute.
great.
Yeah,
It
that's
looks
more
Nice,
pictures she
nice,
put
very
on there.
nice.
Thank you.
It's interesting. Sometimes we look at the kits and we think, we're really confined to what their theme was, but it really
Yeah.
goes well with things.
Right.
So then this is the one I did digitally with our 2 dogs when they were puppies, and
Just adorable. Those colors are really pretty.
this was LJS Designs Puppy Love Bundle. I
Oh.
just thought it was
Cool.
fun colors, especially because we've got this blanket and we've got this
Mm.
other color of this dog bed that the 2 of them love so much, and they tore it apart. But it was a cute bed, and they looked very cute in it. So that was the Noteworthy Simple Page Kit number 8. I think it was a really nice design, a nice layout, easy to do, easy to assemble, and easy to adapt. So it was a great one to do tonight. We really appreciate everybody who was here. And if you do create the layout, please feel free to share it with us on our Facebook group, Consistently Creative Croppers. And if you are looking for the instructions, that you'll also find that there on our Facebook group. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, give us a like, give us a comment. We'd love to hear what you think. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thanks, Kari.
Thanks, Kari.
Thanks, Kari.